Hi everyone and welcome to this new grammar video. So today's video is about subject pronouns and object pronouns. So let's begin with subject pronouns. Subject pronouns are often, but not always, found at the beginning of a sentence. They are I, he, she, it, we, they, and you. More precisely, the subject of a sentence is the person or thing that leaves out the verb. So here the subject pronouns are often found at the beginning of the sentence, but sometimes we may not find them at the beginning. And subject pronouns are I, he, she, it, we, they, and you. So let's give some examples. I owe that person $3,000. I am leaving out that debt. So I is the subject pronoun. He and I had a fight. This sentence has two subjects because he and I were both involved in the fight. So in this case we have two subject pronouns, he and I. To him, I must now pay my children's college funds. If you notice, the verb in this sentence, the action, is pay. Although I is not at the beginning of the sentence, it is the person leaving out the action and is therefore the subject. So here, though I is not at the beginning of the sentence, it is the subject because the verb is pay. So I must now pay. So it depends on the verb pay. So it is the subject. Let's go to object pronouns. By contrast, objects and object pronouns indicate the recipient of action or motion. Now the object pronouns are the recipient of the action or motion. They are me, him, her, it, us, them, and you. They come after verbs and prepositions to, with, for, at, on, beside, under, around, etc. So the object pronouns come after the verb or after a preposition, and they are the recipient of the action. Let's give some examples. The guy I borrowed money from showed me a crowbar and told me to pay him immediately. I begged him for more time. He said he'd given me enough time already. I tried to dodge the crowbar, but he hit me with it anyway. Just then, the police arrived and arrested us. Let's go now to subject pronouns versus object pronouns. There is often confusion over which pronouns you should use when you are one half of a dual subject or object. For example, should you say, me and him had a fight, or he and I had a fight? The police arrested me and him, or the police arrested he and I. So here, how to choose between subject and object pronouns in a sentence. For example, if we have a sentence and how to choose the right pronoun to use in this sentence, object pronoun or subject pronoun. So here some people will tell you that you should always put the other person first and refer to yourself as I because it's more proper. But those people are wrong. You can put the other person first out of politeness, but you should always use the correct pronoun, subject or object for the sentence. A good test to decide which one you need is to try the sentence with one pronoun at a time. Would you say me had a fight? Of course not. You'd say I had a fight. What about him had a fight? No, you'd say he had a fight. So when you put the two subjects together, you get he and I had a fight. The same rule applies to the other examples. So here it is how to choose between the two pronouns subject and object pronouns. So for example, we have this sentence, me and him had a fight, and you don't know if you should use me and him or he and I had a fight. So you just split the sentence into two sentences, and you say, should I say him had a fight or he had a fight? So the correct answer is he had a fight. And at the same, me had a fight or I had a fight. The correct answer is I had a fight. And then you join the two small sentences into one sentence. So he and I had a fight. And just to remind you that we always begin by the other person. He and I had a fight. The same with the sentence, the police arrested me and him. So the police arrested me. The police arrested him. And you join the two sentences, the police arrested me and him. So here we see another example. You wouldn't say the police arrested he or the police arrested I, but you would use him and me. The police arrested him. The police arrested me. And the correct answer is the police arrested him and me. So that is all for today's video, and to another video.